Of course.
What's up?
You know, same shit, another day, right?
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
I don't know. I get on. I don't know what it is. You know, I know Zabat in real life, and I've been friends with him for fucking like all my life, but that kid annoys me the fuck out of me sometimes.
He's been starting to kind of, piss me off the last couple days with his comments. With my zombie play and my raid play.
Well, that's exactly it. That's why I'm saying that he's kind of like, I don't know. He feels very condescending and all this other shit, and I don't know. It gets me irritated just because it's a simple fact that I want to be like, look, dude, not everybody has the fucking time to put all the effort you do into this fucking video game because this is the only thing you have to look forward to in life. So I'm sorry that we are not all up under your fucking standards of par, you know.
No, I know. It's sucky. It makes me feel sucky. It makes me feel like I'm not good. Like I should just not even worry about playing. Like with the whole Shogun thing, I even second guessed in buying the next Destiny game.
Oh, cause the show, they get real. None of us are that great.
Right, but I just keep hearing it over and over.
Just come from pompous people means nothing to me. That's, you know, I always look at it like he'll come in here and he'll be like, dude, look at these these 380s that I just got from doing this, you know, or something. It's like, he wants to show that shit off, but in a way it's just like, dude, I don't give a fuck about your shit.
Yeah, you just care about your stuff.
I think he forgets. I tell him over and over, I don't play this game because I'm worried about being the highest light level and having all the loot. I play it because it was fun and an interacting game that I was playing with my friends. Like, he does not play it for that. You got to remember, he plays it just to have the loot, just to have the shit, so he can brag.
Yeah, that's why he's always on those forums trying to find randoms. Always trying to play with randoms.
Always constant. Because he finds it easier to play with randoms because, you know, you can play with randoms, and if they suck, you can get mad at them, delete them off your friends list, and have to worry about them. It's not like that with friends.
Right. Which I don't know they even... I don't... If you look at it, when I look at trying to find a random, I look at it like they're no good, like no one wants to play with them. That's what a random is to me. How...
Yeah. I mean, if you've been doing it long enough, he obviously knows how to find decent ones because he does all the time. Or it's either that or he's just got dumb luck with it, you know? I mean, the story is that he doesn't tell. How many randoms did he have to find to get to that point? He'll be like, oh, I found some 2 randoms, we did trials, flawless. How many times did you have to do that and not go flawless? I mean, do you realize how many times you have to play the Trials of Osiris and lose just to get those passage coins?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like I said, it's just a very constant fucking grind, and grind. You know, it's that's why, I mean, I play the game, but it's becoming less fun to me because of that situation. I just think it's funny that's why, like, I don't mind having him come and help, but there's just sometimes that I try, like, the other day, Tanager was like, oh, we're gonna be raiding tomorrow, Dirty, and he was doing it, like, right in front of Zabat, and I was, like, kind of silent on it. I didn't want to be like, dude, I don't want you to let him know. It's a good thing he's like, oh, I'll probably just be doing trials, I've done all my raids. Dude, you did all your raid before 7 o'clock fucking Tuesday. No, he had 2, I take that back, he did 2 hard modes before 7 a.m. on Tuesday morning. You know, I just look at it like, dude, there ain't no way that I'm gonna do that. Like, no, I'm not. I could have probably got on an LFG site and beat Crota, or its hard mode easily could have beaten it by now. I don't care to do that. I don't want to get on a group.
You want to do it with your friends.
No, it's like, I mean, get real. I hate to throw him out there and he's not on right now, but we all know Tanager sucks ass at a lot of things we do. That doesn't mean that I want to just include him from the shit we do.
Right. Like, we went to Comic-Con with each other. Like, there's more than just a internet.
He doesn't. Oh, internet. Yeah, it's not just a, hey, I'm gonna see you here and I'm gonna peace out. He doesn't have a lot of people he talks to. You gotta remember, he just works a shitty job and then just goes home. So, like, to him, gaming is like all he has is gaming.
Right. Like, we've made, well, that's his fault. We invited him into clan just because one person's preventing him from wanting to get into it and getting into Cam Militia with us. Is that the reason? Is like, why one person gotta stop you from doing something?
I think it also comes down to the fact that, I don't know, I don't know. He just probably would look at it like, oh, there's too many sucky people. I don't want to associate myself with them. I don't know. That would be his logic. I could just see that. It's like, alright. Oh, we just gotta come to terms that, honestly, we're never gonna be able to finish this raid the way that we're going. We won't. No one gets on, we don't play it, we don't get together.
I'm always wanting to do one.
You got people like fucking Traverse that'll sit there and badmouth Destiny and not even getting into it, but because he's such a little kid and he looks up to this and that, the Shogun can be like, come on, we're doing trials, and he'll be like, okay.
And then he'll
it's just funny that
backstab Shogun too.
It's funny for somebody that doesn't give really two shits about Destiny, or doesn't seem like he does Traverse. He sure seems like, it's almost like, why would you even play it if you don't need the gear or don't care for it, Traverse? But playing it because it's just funny because I see that him and Zabet
and Shogun are in trials. I was debating on joining them, then I realized, oh shit, they're doing trials right now.
Yeah, I don't care for. I just don't care to do it. Like,
I've always wanted to do trials, but
kind of pissed me off the other day when he was like, I said something about that farming for exotics. He's like, what are exotics anymore? Like as if he's too good because he's such a high level, fuck a 310 exotic. It's like, I almost want to say, well, for those that haven't spent their entire lives into Destiny for the past couple of days, it's like, I'm sorry the internet connection sucks so bad you can't play Call of Duty with us that much. And when you do, you sit there and bitch because you're just getting your ass handed to you. Sorry. I mean, it was apparent. Fucking Tanager was doing better than he was. Oh.
Okay.
I take it back. Tanager did worse a few times.
I might have. Sounds good. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I've kind of come to terms with it that we're never going to beat this fucking orc because we don't put the time in to beat it.
And Traverse never wants to.
By the way, I looked at my thing. I've completed Crota twice as much as I did fucking VOG.
Well, I'll admit, VOG was simple. I mean, Crota was simple, not VOG.
I was gonna say, what? No, you gotta remember, by the time I got into raiding, which was all the way into like almost December, like closer towards, it was in like beginning November. I mean, I missed a few crucial months of not playing good content because I didn't know what good content was. I mean, get real, I was sitting there fucking playing Nightfalls, telling Zabet, I did it at a level 22. I did a Nightfall and told him it was the stupidest thing I'd ever done and it's not even worth the effort because I didn't even know what Nightfalls rewarded you. I had no clue. I didn't look anything. I didn't look at internet. I didn't know what Destiny was. I just thought of it as a shooter. Go in there and shoot shit, and after I completed the story, there was nothing but strikes to do. I didn't know. I knew nothing. When Zabet got the fucking game, because of me, he actually got the game because he used to play that Magic game. Got out of that, traded his PlayStation, or traded his cards in and got a fucking PlayStation and a couple $100 in cash. And the next thing I know, he was the one that introduced me to you guys, and it just happened to be he had to work, so I took the place in the raid. And that was how it ended up.
You came before Zabet?
No, Zabet found you guys. he found you guys and introduced me to Tenager. Tenager was the first one he introduced me to. And that was how I ended up making it into the first raid. Like, the first raid that I had ever done with you guys was, of course, my first, and a few others, but that's how I made it in there, was because of Zabet. You know, him finding you guys, introducing me, and then slowly Roy pissed Zabet off, and I fucking stepped in. Kind of ordeal with him over that.
I didn't realize Zabet came we were playing with Zabet before we, like, came across you. I thought you were before Zabet.
I didn't remember. I didn't look for people. I didn't try to do any of that shit.
Right,
Zabet's
but
always been the one that's done that.
Well, I guess.
So
yeah, because I don't know what. I forget how it came about. How we were like looking for people to do raids with. We were sitting there looking real hard to try and find players to raid with.
I'm pretty sure he came across you and Tenager or something sitting in the tower. He friended you guys somehow, and he invited me into the chat is what it was. And I had like played with you guys very few, but I had been there. And it just happened to be that you guys were getting a raid together Friday night, and you're like 9 o'clock. I'm sitting there like silent, not saying nothing. And Zabet was like, dude, I can't make it. And like I think he was like, well, you know, Dirty could, and he basically was like volunteering me for a thing, and I was like, yeah, I guess I could, you know, like, and everyone's like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay, I'm 9 o'clock, oh, okay. You know, then fucking 1 o'clock in the morning later or something like that, we finished it. When fucking Zabet got off work, got home, and was in our chat party the whole fucking time, and we were still just getting our asses kicked. I mean, you gotta remember, Zabet. We played, I mean, a lot with him.
Yeah.
He was practically a founding fucking member, but he just never joined because he was not sure if he wanted to make an allegiance because of certain people like Roy that annoyed him.
Right. Yeah. I still don't get that. Why a test has to prevent someone from joining.
I don't know. I mean, he went and joined another group that he ended up leaving because, you know, he didn't play with them enough. It was just a weird situation.
Either he left or he got kicked.
No, he left it and he joined his own group, the Harsh Tokers, just because he said he had, you know, at one point he was playing with them a decent amount, and then he just kind of stopped playing with them because they started playing with this Pharaoh kid, was his name, and Zabet said the guy was really cocky and like kind of a condescending prick. Like Zabet would be like, hey dude, any of you guys want to help me, you know, do this? And that guy would be like, oh, I already did all 3 of those. It was really easy, man. Just, you know, like that. So
a little bit. Like, so Zabet couldn't handle someone of his own caliber then.
Someone that was above his caliber is what it is. I mean, you should have heard him get all pissy with me the other day. Like, he kept stepping in and was like, felt like he was trolling me by killing shit or whatever, like taking my kills from me. And I kind of got a little like mad, but I wasn't really like.
On zombies?
Honestly, it wasn't. No. We were doing just regular fucking. I was helping him do me and Tenager were helping him do the exotic sword bounty. And I said something like, he did it like 3 or 4 times in a row. I had the enemy whittled, like it was a hard enemy to whittle down. I whittled him down, and then he just come through and just smoked him. And I was like, motherfucker, I go, get off my kills, bitch, like that. And I said, I don't know, I said something along the lines, like, keep taking my kills, I'm just gonna leave. And like, I didn't say it like it was I said it as a joke, like, hey, it wasn't like I was seriously pissed or nothing. And he was like, fine, if you're just gonna be that way, you can just leave then. And I was like, Jesus, looked like it struck a nerve with you. Well, you're the one who's gotta, you know, be that way. I was like, dude, I was fucking kidding. I was like, you gotta remember, I was like, I am helping you, you know, do a mission that you don't want to do with randoms. Like, better watch what the fuck you're saying. And it was just so, like, he gets that way. It's just like, he's like, well, you're gonna have more kills than us anyways. And it's like, doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't change the fact that you're sitting there trolling me and it's pissing me off. You know, it's like you're fucking stealing my kills purposely and you know it, and you said something and laughed about it, which even more pissed me off. Like, I know I'm gonna kill more than you. Whoop-de-fucking-do, that's not the point. The point is that you're trolling me and it's irritating me when I'm supposed to be helping you. It's like, why don't you go find your own guys and kill? Why the fuck are you trolling me, killing my shit? Like, you're not contributing to it if you're doing that. I don't think he looked at it that way, but that's the way I was perceiving it. That's why I was so irritated.
Yeah.
It's just funny how he got like that, like instantly. Like there was no in between and in the middle. I mean, instantly just pissed. And it was like, oh, buddy. Yeah, he's just, like I said, he's one of those guys that's kind of, you know, I'm in that Shogun era. It's like he just takes this game way too seriously because you got to remember these guys don't have much else but the game.
Yeah, and they can't handle playing with a nice level of friends.
Well, they basically only want to play with people that are as good or better than them because they don't, I don't know, yeah. That's about the only way they feel, but it's funny because they subject themselves all the time to playing with people that are worse. So I have a hard time trying to figure that logic out in my head.
Right. Fuck this lag! How am I lagging with a 40 ping? This is like... Oh, fuck, this shit's ridiculous.
Yeah, Traverse is one of those guys that he just does kind of irritate at times, though, don't he? He's just not a team fucking player.
No, Traverse, I don't... Look how many times we've asked Traverse to come in and do a raid. He's like, no, I'm too busy, I'm playing The Last of Us. But he goes and jumps in doing the raids and trials with Shogun and Zabet. Like, come on, get out of here.
Yep. Very fucking annoying.
Cause the way I was like explaining it to Tanager a while ago, cause when like you guys were playing with Shogun, I was like, Shogun turned his back on us. Not just me or you, like, Roy, all of us. Cause he left the clan entirely.
Yeah.
And like, I was like starting to open up Tanager's eyes little by little and everything. He's like, yeah, but he's got a problem. I'm like, yeah, but I ain't got a problem 24/7 either. You ain't.
I know, well, I mean, like, take it in this way, that he left the clan because he obviously was having troubles here and there if we weren't doing good, but the other day, he just went in with Chunky and did a normal raid with a character that's 279. Like,
Shogun did?
okay, dude, you see... Yeah, and he fucking left last night, that's why he got off, cause...
Like his character or like someone else's character?
No, someone's character, like someone else came into the raid fucking well under the normal, you know, limit, and fucking Shogun played with him, and like Chunky said they got through it because it was Chunky's group he helped him with. So it was like, wait a minute, you won't play with us, but then you'll go and play with a crowd of people that are more, you know, are
Trashier.
even worse than you.
Right.
You know, like, I don't get that. Like,
it's stupid.
I mean, get real. I don't mind Chunky, but the fucking guy plays with a bunch of very little kids. It's kind of fucking
and that's
weird.
That was one of Shogun's problems. He didn't want to play with little kids.
I mean, did you hear that? Every time that one of Chunky's friends has come in, the guy has been like a couple years old.
Right? That kid that joined us while we were playing Call of Duty last night?
Yeah, has anyone else but me noticed this? Because it's fucking weird every time I do that. Every time Chunky's like, oh, that's one of my friends, we gotta boot him. It's like a little kid. Like little kid that nobody would play with but other little kids. And he is fucking playing games with them. I'm like, pedophile much? Or what?
Yeah, I heard that.
No.
I heard someone say that.
Well,
they started playing with
him. Like, oh, that's my friend. That's weird, dude. I'm not even shitting you. Start paying attention to that next time. Every time you play a Chunky, fucking 98%.
I think I've realized it.
Except us. It's very fucking weird.
Well, we found him through Traverse, remember?
Yeah, playing with a little kid again.
Traverse is 13. He was 12 when we found Traverse.
Like, that's what I'm saying, that it's nothing against Chunky. I'm not saying he is a pedophile, but I'm saying that his actions speak more like he is. I mean, I don't know the guy personally, so I can't sit there and be like, for a fact, he's a pedophile, but I'm safer to say that he's closer to pedophile than not. Is that fucking weird? Absolutely. Absolutely, that's fucking weird. I mean, no offense, but why do you surround yourself by little kids to play games?
Right.
Kids that are clearly half of your age. Actually, when you take that back, I mean, Tanager plays with people half his age, but we're not kids, so that's not
right.
even fucking same.
We're all practically adults.
Oh, no, we are all adults.
Well, yeah.
We're all able to vote, except for Traverse. We're all able to vote. We're all able to buy booze. We're adults.
Right,
Traverse
yeah.
is the only one that is not. I mean, even fucking Roy can vote and buy booze. So, yeah, that's... We can all meet up and go to a strip club except Traverse. So, you know, right there, it's like, well... But you gotta also remember Traverse has done the same shit. Like when we first started playing, like he was always up Traverse or Zabet's ass, and then he went over to being up fucking Tanager's ass.
Yeah.
When he was up E-Diddy that. Like he just goes from person to person. He doesn't have a big brother. He has people that he tries to look up to like that or something.
I don't know why he's just not up like either yours or mine, because we're like the only ones like really around him and shit. Like we, you know, like.
I don't know if they play with him. I'm not really sure. Shit, it was like the other day, fucking. I was playing with Zabet, and he told me the story about how fucking Traverse had to he just quit out on some trials, and I don't know if Shogun was aware of it, but Zabet was in the message that he was sending, because they're all linked together, that he was sending fucking Traverse all this shit, what the fuck, man, it's fucked up and shit. And Zabet made the comment. He goes, man, I didn't even know those motherfuckers he goes, they message each other back and forth or something? I'm like, yes, they do. I mean, it's kind of, like I said, it's kind of weird.
Yeah. Like, if anything, Traverse should be up yours, mine, and Tanager's ass. Like, we're the ones that were, we're there for him, met him at Comic-Con and shit. Like, did anyone else do that with him?
No. I know. Poor kid. Kid is just too nervous. He'll never make it in life if he's that way. And he just throws himself into the video game world to get away from it all.
Well, hopefully him having that girlfriend and everything will help him a lot.
Shit, needs to get his license. I'll teach him the ways. He'll bring me to high school park. I'm just kidding. Oh fuck, Jesus Christ. I could teach him some terrible things, but I don't know if a kid of his age should know such things as this and be able to utilize it. I mean, teach him to pick on the fucking girls that have issues and work on those ones first. That's a confidence booster, let's go.
I wonder if this guy's purposely trying to let me get 10 points now. The last 2 times he's put the ball in his own net.
Maybe he thinks that's how he's winning. And you're the idiot.
Well, I was winning 6-1. And the last 2 he's put in on his own. Now it's 9-1.
Yeah, Destiny has just become so pointless, mindless. More than it ever was, because I'm not getting any loot to suffice anything. Everything you do is not even worthwhile. You know, like all the shit that you have to do over on another character. It's like, why are you even doing that? There's no point. If you've already done it on one, you have the weapon that you need or the thing you see.
Yeah. Like, I want to reach the max on.
Dude, it's next. If you wanted to reach the maximum, dude, it's. There's no point. There's just no point in the maximum, really. You'd have to do so much hard mode raiding, and then it'd be all up to chance. Like, think about it this way: it's not just getting the piece of gear. You have to get the piece of gear and the light level. You got double RNG, dude. The odds are not with you. It is a bogus, bullshit, broken system.
Yeah. I don't know.
It is I mean, I would love to do it as well, but the way that they have it planned, it's just like, bro, as fuck. When you start seeing the double RNG and start thinking of your odds and shit, they just dwindle. That's why I don't want to do the raids anymore, because I started to see that really quick. You know, I mean, it's much more grind than it was last time. People are like, how so? What do you mean, how so? Last time you just had to worry about getting the piece of armor and then you were done. It wasn't like when you got that piece of armor, you're like, yeah, I got the fucking helmet. It wasn't like, oh, I got the helmet and I'm still 29, guys. No.
Yeah,
no.
you're like, you're just another step closer. You just needed that other piece that matched your light.
Yeah, this time it's like, if you could get that helmet and it could do you no good.
Yeah, you can get it.
It won't be high enough light level.
Like, you can do your first normal raid and get a 301 helmet. What the fuck's that gonna do for you? Absolutely nothing. Oh, I can infuse that into another helmet. Oh, what? Make it one.
Get exotics and infuse the exotics into it or something. You couldn't just, yeah, 301's not gonna cut it. Won't do you no good. You'd have to run it again.
Until you get a 310. Or until you become 305 and you can at least handle your first part of the hard mode raid.
Yep, it's just the way they have it. It's like, I don't want any part to try to level up to do that shit. You know, you could run the fucking hard mode every day since it came out. Like Zabet said, he's run it every day except once. He hasn't.
Does he have a 320 yet? No.
No, you can't get 320. 320 is impossible with a 310 artifact.
Oh, yeah, they don't even have a 320 artifact yet.
No, there is no 320 artifact. 310 is what it goes. So no one's really sure what, like, you know, nobody knows what the max level is. Nobody. And nobody can reach the max level. I mean, I've played with guys that are 317. I've seen 317s personally.
Yeah, well,
so I know those can.
I think it's 319 is the highest. Then.
Oh damn! I just killed that one. Bullshit. Shit. Yeah, you know that's why I like. I mean, and think of it this way: what else do you need? Like once you get to 310, you're strong. What else do you need to be above 310 for? Besides hard mode. Because get real, if you're a good enough player, dude, all the time it happens in Iron Banner and that, it's not your level of Guardian that matters, it's the weapons that you use that dictate your damage.
Mm-hmm.
People, I think, seem to forget how much, because they haven't actually, like, I've seen the numbers of people doing those things and cram it in there. I'm telling you right now, your level, unless it's 5+ light, ain't doing jack shit. It's the weapons damage, because people have done damage things from different fucking levels, and they started to see a drop-off when it started to hit 5+ light. So, you know, you got quite a bit of leeway, more than you would suspect. You know, it's the weapons light level that matters, it's not the armor. Armor is dictating how much hit you can take, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's the weapons light that dictates how much of a hit
you can take down an enemy.
Yeah. people are seeming to forget that logic, or they just don't seem to know it. I know what it is. I've figured it out. So in that sense, being, if I can just have decently high-level weapons and say Iron Banner, then why do I don't need to be 320. I don't need to be this stuff. Everyone assumes that you just need to be these things, but when you stop and think about it, for what content other than the raid itself do I need to be that? So I'm redoing content over and over and over again to get better gear to redo content over and over again. That is what you're doing in Destiny. You redo content just so you can redo content. When you start to think of it that way, you start to realize that you're like, this is probably the biggest waste of time. Is it fun to play with friends? Yes. And it is an accomplishment to beat it.
Well, that's what video games are. Video games are supposed to be fun with friends. Not.
The only thing I'm lacking is I haven't fucking gotten... That's the last accomplishment for the Destiny and the Taken King total that I need to do is to beat Orbs and Heart. I've done every other thing. Pretty much, you know. Like, I haven't gotten every weapon, but I don't care for that. Because some of these quests I just don't feel like doing. So, you know, I mean, I've done most of everything that I can fucking do in the game. There's not a whole lot. I've gotten 3 exotic swords. I've reached 310 with my 2 characters that matters most. Do I still have a hunter that's like at 307? Yeah, but I just gotta run some hard modes with them. That's all. I don't even get to run hard modes even with my main character, let alone my others. And if they don't do something soon, I'm gonna keep playing Destiny even less.
Yeah.
Our fucking raid team.
We haven't even played. When's the last time we even played Destiny?
I'm saying together, not much.
Oh.
We've gotten on here and there and played, but I'm saying like doing a raid. Last Sunday we did one, attempted one.
Yeah. Which wasn't even with our raid group.
No.
We had 3 people in there that wasn't even part of us.
And they fucking, and that was Shogun playing with those guys that sucked, because that one guy he was playing with was the one that kept fucking shooting her when he kept saying don't.
And Zabet was, that's another thing, Zabet was, like, cause Zabet's able to watch me, like, he's not watching no one else, so he's able to sit there and criticize one person. Shut the fuck up.
Well, criticizing people is probably not the best idea. It's not helpful for him to come in here and just not even offer any help or insight, you know. He's more like just trying to yell at you or fucking criticize you. It's like, dude, no offense, but if you're just gonna come in here and be a dick and not offer any fucking help, get the fuck out. We're raiding.
I messed up on one fucking thing that, well, 2 things I think. I messed up on hitting the wrong witch. That was real stupid.
Well,
then the other time,
though, he's telling you to do shit when it's in a lag thing. So he's like telling you things that's not even happening right now at the moment.
Yeah, like me reloading my chalice. That's not that important.
You don't want? No, it is though, because it changes
when
the
he's
damage
when he's telling me about killing ads, it's not me reloading my weapon after taking down the witch and then reloading my weapon, killing ads. Come on, I didn't reload once during the witch.
Yeah, I was gonna say when you shoot the witch, it's best to have it wide open. But when it does come to ads, you have to reload during ads if you're not in that aura. But if you're in that aura, it makes cake. Like I was telling Challenger the other day, just kind of telling people like, dude, if we need to beat that thing, you gotta go out there and farm that shit and get your fucking thing. Like, you need your touch of malice. If we go in there, minimally 3 touch of malices is needed for hard mode.
Well, we had 3 that night.
Yeah, but we didn't. Not everyone was doing their job, and it's harder. You need easily to make it easy on you. You want 4 touches of malice. It sounds crazy, but yeah, you need 4 touches of malice to fucking punch his ass. Otherwise, you got your work cut out.
Like, there was one point where we could have got the wizard down, but someone else fucked up.
No, fuck, we sucked the whole time at that. And it's such an easy thing. The thing is just no one knows what to do, and there was no Titan taking it. I'm telling you, when I usually play it, Titan has a bubble down in the center. Nobody goes out of that bubble. We all just sit in that bubble. And what are we doing? We're watching the Relic runner run up. And as soon as I was seeing that Relic guy hit the little psh on top of the Death Singer, I was jumping up on the platform. Or some people a little bit before that. But as soon as you see that Relic runner in that amount of time and you know you can jump up and be in his aura and still live, that's all you had to do. But everyone's dying, running around like idiots. Like, I keep stressing the thing of just watch a few videos of people that complete the fucking hard mode and watch it from the point of view of an actually good one. Like, I keep saying that 4-man thing. Watch that one. It paints such an easy picture. You watch a guy do fucking multiple people's jobs in one thing, and it just shows to you, wait a minute, I just seen him shoot 3-4 knights in a row, but I only have to shoot one? Like, if you start to break it down and think about what you have to do, it is not hard. In hard mode, you are up on a platform at your given time. You shoot across from you, or beside you an ogre for a few seconds. Both ogres go boom, boom, down. When that happens, in the order it spawned from, look across from you, directly across. If your ogre's directly across to the left or right, your knight's going to be off to the like the other way. Like in the front, they spawn on the 2 corners. In the back, it's the 2 doors. As long as you know to be kneeling, because kneeling's important, you just don't stand there. You shoot your 2 ogres, you get to the far back platform, you kneel. Sniper out. Your sniper should be out, you'll see that knight coming a mile away. Boom, boom, done. And then the Relic guy's going, I got the Relic, or right before you kill your knight, actually, if he's a good Relic runner, he'll be saying, got the Relic. Don't pay attention to him. Fuck him. Just keep killing your knight. You kill the knight, by the time you get back to the center, the Relic holder will fucking already have smashed it, and you'll be killing the vessel with DPS and water. And you look at it and go, why are people having so much trouble? There's nothing different. You just have to put down DPS better. Heavy, hard hitting heavy, sniper. Sniper is the biggest thing that helps. If you got a good sniper, you're fucking good. I just happen to be lucky. I got decent snipers, and I've got fucking armor that gives me more sniper bullets. Because you got to remember, when you're killing those ogres, it's not just you. It's at least minimally 3 to 4. Actually, take that back. It should always be 4 fucking people helping you kill an ogre. 2 floats. No, not 4. 3. Minimally 3. That's right. 3 it was. 3 people minimally, if not 4, depending where you're at, should be helping you killing ogres every time. And when you're in the center, using a Weapons of Light bubble, which you do when you're in the center, because a Titan has to be in the center, boom. If you put 2 Titans in the center ring, you will have a bubble there at all times. There will always be a bubble there. So if you have that bubble there, that's where everybody goes if shit's getting bad. I mean, it's when you start seeing it, and especially when you're in the center with that Weapons of Light, dude, you start doing regular damage again. So it makes it like normal mode. Because on normal mode, or hard mode without the weapons, I do 7,000 damage to an ogre. On normal mode, I do 10,000. When I put the Weapons of Light on, I'm back to 10,000 damage to an ogre. It just takes away that damage I'm not doing, gives it back to me. Allows me to do what I'm normally doing in the raid. And when you start doing that, you're just like, dude, I'm not even shitting you. When I run that technique in hard mode, ogres are dropping like flies. It wasn't even a question of firepower on an ogre. It was just people didn't know to shoot their knights, weren't shooting them. Because I don't like the no ogre strategy, and I don't really want to run it. I think it's stupid, it leads too much shit to chance. I don't want to leave shit to chance. We're a good enough team, you should have a good enough fucking sniper by now that you can just 2-shot a fucking knight. I mean, it's not different. And if you're hoarding on them exotics that are 310 that are specials, you better drop them into that fucker that makes it right. Because when I run it, I have a 316,000 yard. I got 1 sniper rifle drop from hard mode. I threw it right into that 1,000-yard stare before you knew what was going on. A 1,000-yard stare is pretty fucking beastly. Telling you, that's why it kind of frustrates me we haven't beat it yet, because it's not hard. Just people don't pay attention. Classic example, pulling out that Dewey Cox guy. What was Dewey Cox doing that he wasn't supposed to do in that last raid we did?
Oh, I can't remember.
He was shooting the fucking wizard every time. It was supposed to be me, you, and Shogun. The only people.
Oh, because with the malice, and there was that one person that was just sitting there,
Dewey
like,
Cox. kept shooting, constantly kept shooting her, and he was getting 100,000 after Shogun would be like, don't shoot her, and then he'd go back to shooting her. Why we keep dying? One person wasn't doing their job. I'm not even shitting you. Remember when E. Diddy revived somebody? One person not doing their job revived somebody, caused a whole wipe. I mean, that's why the raid is the way it is, and it's made people turn on one another, because it can be placed on one person to blame. Because if that one person does fuck up, guess what? You just caused a whole fucking mass wipe. But we just have to realize that it's not the end of the world. Get back at it, and people do make mistakes. It's just when they make those stupid ones that to some seem like, I can't believe you're making this mistake because I'm so perfect. That's why, I mean, honestly, that's why Shogun was so pissed, because to him, he looked at it kind of like that. Like, this is so simple, and we're a good team because we've done all this stuff. I can't believe we're failing.
He took it out on me, because when he was dead, he would watch me.
All that, yeah. Which, like I always say to everyone else, if you're only watching one person, you don't really get the whole picture.
Nope.
You know why I don't watch people? Because I don't care to. I'm watching people.
The only reason why I watch people is to see what's going on, to help them. But like, oh hey, you got this guy on your left. Be careful.
I just always focus. I mean, I would call things out, but like I said, I'm never really just sitting there watching somebody play to know how they play. No, never. I'm fucking doing my job all the time, every time. I don't need to pay attention to you because I'm assuming you're doing yours as well.
I don't think I've ever had a problem rating. I make a few mistakes, but who doesn't? Shogun made some mistakes.
It's just knowing your role and fulfilling your role to a T. That's all it is. I mean, once you figure out your role in the part of the raid, it's so fucking... I mean, Oryx is not challenging. It's not. At first it was, because it's like anything. It was new. It's like Crota. You didn't know your part, we flopped.
How many times did we wipe just in the fucking lamps? Come on!
Well, the thing is, it was like, in Crota, it's like, once you figured out that you're supposed to, you know, that we can stand in this windowsill, and all you have to do is shoot rockets when you're told. That's why I'd get mad at Crota. Because in my mind, I'm sitting there with my rocket aimed right on him. I mean, the whole time, I don't even take my rocket off him. It's going dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. And when they say shoot, I just go poof, hit the button. So when I'm doing that, and nobody else can follow through and do that, I'm like, I'm sorry, but that's fucking bullshit. Everybody should have their rockets aiming down sight, tracking thing, beeping off the thing, and when he says shoot, you let it fucking fly. Like, that is not hard. And when you would wipe on it, you'd look around and just go, what is fucking wrong with you people?
Well, when we were doing that Crota a couple days ago, I did say we gotta wait a certain amount of time that I didn't have heavy. That's when I was...
Well, that's just doing it way different. Though. Doing Crota with a few people is not how it was meant. So, of course, there's always going to be gimmicks to it. You know, I mean, hell, if there was fucking 2-3 more people there, like it was more supposed to be ran, there'd be no problem. Even with you just shooting a sniper. But there's 2 people, one shooting an old Gallahorn and this and that. It just doesn't go well.
I was shooting Black Spindle and we were still taking them down.
It just... the change up. There's nothing you can really do with it. I gotta get going. I gotta go to dinner.
Alrighty, bro.
I like just getting high and sitting here talking. It's way better.
You were just in there doing nothing?
No, I was doing some shit, but nothing really apparent. I just leveled up my hunter all the way is what I did. Finally.
Are we even doing a raid today? Because it is Friday. I didn't know if we were starting one or not.
We're supposed to. We wanted to get one going at like 8, 9 o'clock.
8, 9 o'clock? Oh, shit.
But I really highly doubt we're going to be honest. So I'm not holding my hopes up or anything. You know, just cause. Yep, got my fucking... Finally got that all upgraded, right? I don't know. We'll see if we get a raid going. I wanted to do a hard mode with all of our good characters, but
Yeah. Well, I got two that are perfectly equal, so... Like, I think they're both 309 with the raid weapons.
You ain't gonna get anybody that's gonna be worth a fuck. The only people you'll talk into doing it is maybe get Traverse, Shogun's Bat. That's 3, that would be me and Tanager, that'd be our 6. That's our best bet, but then we gotta play a fucking Condescending Bat and fucking Shogun at the same time.
Yeah.
Those stupid troll fuckers with Traverse. And it's
Well,
like,
when you got off that one night, and I was getting off with you, I tried faking it out, like, hoping that Tundra was getting off too, because I thought he was getting off as well. And I was gonna give that, like, little, kind of like, my own kind of like, apology, like, hey, I still want to play and shit, like, I don't want to hide.
oh, giving apologies to him.
Well, I wouldn't want to really say an like, call it an apology, you know, but like...
Truth.
Right, because I didn't really do nothing, I just stood my ground.
Either sweep that under the map.
I planted my feet, I just want to say, I'm sorry for the way I reacted and shit, like, I overreacted.
Something had to happen to him because the bet's not even online right now and they're fucking in orbit. So I guarantee you he fucking lagged out on them and it just fucked him over big time.
Uh-oh.
Because, you know, if it lags out on them, that just costs you your shit right there. That's funny. Is that karma? But probably, I mean, they're already back in orbit, because if they lost and got their ass kicked that quick, that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Be a lot more grinding for fucking those coins. Alright, man. I'll be back.
There we go. GG. Whoa, excuse me.